Hello everyone. Today I'm going to show you how to create an overlay image that you can use in your Hangouts or Hangouts on Air. To do that, I'm going to use a tool that's called GIMP. Let's open up GIMP. Here we have to create an image that has a size 640 by 360. Let's go to File, New. We have already that set up there. If not, you can manually adjust it. Select the landscape mode, then click on OK. The system will create now a standard layer called background filled with the white color. We'll just keep that one for now and duplicate the layer by clicking on that button. The second layer now is a copy of the first one, and we have to remove all the colors to make it transparent. To do that, just select the layer, go to color to alpha, and then pick up the white color. The system by default pick it up and then click on OK. Now you can see that the layer here is transparent. Starting from that moment, we can now put our objects that will be displayed on the overlay. Let's do a simple example for here and go to rounded selection. Select a kind of oval or circle one. I'm going to use the bucket fill with the foreground color light green and fill it up. Please note that we are always selecting the transparent layer here. The background is just for backup. We can remove it for now or make it transparent, not displayed. Now let's go to the rectangular selection, and in the same layer we can add the option to have rounded corners with, let's say, 10, and then draw like a line where the name and the website will be displayed for the presenter. Now I'm going to use the same color and use the bucket fill tool to have it filled up. If I go back and just remove the selection, I have a very simple shape that is displayed on my overlay. Now let's get some 3D effects on that particular layer using filters, decor, and add bevel. Now you can see I'm just gonna remove work on copy, so I have the same file and not another file created after doing this effect. I'm gonna just click on OK, and you can see a very nice 3D effect has been applied to my shape here. Now you can add some logo here and then the text on the right side. I'm gonna just write down, instead of putting some graphical logo, I'm gonna create a new layer here. It should be transparent. I'm gonna name it logo, and it should be on the top of the two previous ones. Then I'm selecting a freehand selection. I'm just drawing here some random shape that will represent my logo. Again, I'm gonna use the bucket fill color with, let's say, blue, and then fill it up. Next, I'm gonna reduce opacity here for that particular layer, and then I'm gonna use a letter, let's say L. This is just for illustration, or maybe H for Hangouts. In, say, in a yellow. I want to make it a little bit bigger. Then here the system will create another layer. I'm just going to use the move tool with the option move the active layer and then move it up here. So this is just to have an example of like a logo. So I don't have a picture to use here. Then I'm gonna create another layer for text, which will be name. I'm gonna just use the black color. Let's put in my name here, and then make it a little bigger and change in here the fonts. Then again, I'm going to use the same technique for move active layer to move it like on the top. Of course, you can add another text just down here, or maybe on the right hand side with your website. Then I'm going to change again the fonts here to, let's say, Calibri. And then I'm going to write down my website. This is just an example. Again, I'm going to use the move tool to adjust a little bit some of the layers here, and here we go. You have a kind of overlay that you can use. Now when finished, just click on File, Export to, go to Desktop, and I'm going to save it as Hangout overlay.png. That's it. Exports, and here we go. Our file is saved. Please note that you have to uncheck the eye on the left of the default background. So here the black side will be replaced by the video, actually the camera checking you on the spot. And then in addition to your lower third, where you have your name and your website. I hope that video will be interesting to you, and thank you for watching.